stand in a wide stance, shoulder width or a little wider. Yeah. And we begin by bringing the hands like so in front of the chest. Then we bring them to the left, like so, down, and then to the right. And then back here. Yeah. So as the hands come down, this is an exhale. And then inhale. To here. And then exhale. And then inhale. I like to add a little hip rotation here. So your hips turn, your shoulders turn. So you're more square towards the arms. Yeah. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Last one. And change direction. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Here, if it's in your body, as you come to here, into the middle point, if your shoulder blades keep going down and lift your hands up a little higher, I also do that. Yeah, but it has to come from the shoulder blades. So then the whole movement becomes a bit more like a circle. So the hands, if you can move the shoulder blades down to lift the arms up, the hands kind of come to about third eye height instead of chest height. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. Okay. So the next move is, how I see it, is kind of similar to 8 cloud hands. And what happens is one hand in front of the torso, palm facing down, one hand on the side, palm facing up, and it's like you're pulling something. Yeah, you've got your weight shift similar to cloud hands, so you're shifting the weight and then you're turning, you're pulling, and as your outer arm comes to the torso, that's when it changes, so that becomes the top, it faces down, and this one becomes the bottom, faces up. Yeah, so we're on the other side, and then we pull and swap. Yeah. Pull and swap. Pull and throw. Yeah. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, shift the weight and turn, exhale. Inhale and turn. Exhale. Sorry, inhale and exhale. Inhale, shift the weight, and exhale, turn. Inhale, shift the weight, and exhale, turn. Yeah. If you find that your breath is slower than mine, then by all means go at your own pace. Also, the reverse is true. If your breath is a little bit faster than mine, then follow your breath. Some of these exercises, the breath rhythm won't be so important. We'll just be doing a natural breath. But with some of them, we follow the breath. So pulling, pulling, shifting the weight and turning, shifting the weight and turning. Let's do twice more. Okay. So next we've got some shoulder rolls. One hand goes under the armpit, so the thumb stays in front. Yeah. If your body doesn't allow you to do this, maybe, or an injury doesn't allow you to do it, you can hold lower down along the side, somewhere by the ribs. Yeah. But so the hand that's dropped is just in a fist, yeah? And then we just do simple shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And change direction. So if you want to do it with the breath, you inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. Otherwise, just let the breath be natural. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Swap hands. Inhale, exhale. 8 times. And change direction. For the last 8 cycles of this exercise. the last one. Okay. So, the next bit, we're going to have the feet together, or you can have them still wide, but maybe just hip width. I like to have my feet together here. So, we clap up high and then behind the back. Yeah. So it's clap, clap. That's all. That's all it is. Yeah. This is an inhale, and this is a quick exhale. Yeah. Inhale. You can add a bit of knee bend in there as you drop. A few more times. Okay. So the next one, take a stance at least hip width apart. You can take a wider one also if you like. And what we do is we clasp our fingers together like so. We push the palms away from the body and above the head. Yeah. And we're going to basically do some back, side and forward stretches. But in relation to the head, the palms are always like so. Yeah. Even if we're sideways, forward, they're still kind of above the crown here, facing away. Okay. So first we'll do a little back bend, then to the side, a little forward bend, to the other side, and then back again. And we just do 3 rounds of these. Yeah, side, back, side, forward, side, back, and then 3 the other way. Let your breath be natural. And then after your third one, forward bend. And turning to one side. And then the other side. And then we repeat. Yeah. So you can also try it with the feet together. The second part of the exercise, the forward bend, the stretch will be slightly stronger, so you can try that. But in the first part of the exercise, it might feel a little bit more wobbly. But if you've got the rooting skill, then it should be as easy doing it like this. So let's try it like this, feet together, knees together. Stretching the back, the sides, the back again, other side, back bend, side, forward bend, side. One more time. This forward bend isn't huge. You don't have to go all the way to the ground or anything like that. It's just as if you're a tree in the wind. And once we've done our 3 to the other side, we do our forward bend. Take a breath here. And then to one side, knees still together. And then the other side. Let's do one more. And if your body wants to go bigger into the stretches, then allow it to be so. The number of repetitions is mentioned in the book. However, I usually add a little bit extra depending on how my body feels, or try to anyway. But yeah, so one way 3 times. Try not to hold your breath. And change direction. And then we come to the forward bend. If you can touch the ground, touch the ground. Changing to one side. And then the other side. Okay. Just to mention, when we are down there and we're moving to one side, you don't have to come all the way like 90 degrees. For me, I was just 45 degrees. It depends on how your body is. The main thing is that you're not twisting your knees there, yeah? So the second part of this exercise is we still have the hands clasped like so, but we're in a bow and arrow stance, yeah, on the front leg. So we're square to the front, hands in front of the chest, and then we turn the hips towards the front leg, yeah? So maybe we get an angle of 20 degrees, 40 degrees, whatever. Just feeling the stretch in here, spine still straight. And then we do the same, but on the other leg, yeah? And repeat on the other side. And change. Now this hip stretch that you're feeling, try to feel that in the next slight variation of the exercise, as opposed to making it a spine stretch. You still want to feel it like it's more of a stretch from here, yeah? So same thing in terms of the legs, but from here we're going to push the hands forward as we lean, so we're at an angle, and then the palms are sort of above the crown, and then we do the turn. back, swap. So here, push forward, lean, which is already engaging here, and then turning a little bit. Coming back a couple more times. If you find the diagonal version is a little too much for you, then just stick to the first version. If you find that you like to take an even longer stance in this version, feel free to. One more time either side. So from here, lean, turn. Back to the center, come upright, and we're done. Okay? So the next exercise is going to be slightly different, slightly more relaxed, but also really good for the shoulders and really good for moving the energy up and down the left and right channels. So what happens is, one hand comes to the chest. We'll just start from here. It's easier to explain it like so. So one hand is by the chest, but not touching the chest, palm facing down. The other hand is palm facing up in front of it. Yeah. So the palm facing down, we're going to shift to that side of the leg, yeah, as that palm pushes down, yeah, and as that palm pushes down, this palm facing up comes up, and this unweighted foot, the heel comes up at the same time, yeah. Like so. So you end up in a position that looks something like this. Then you come back into the middle. This time the top hand becomes the hand that's closer to the body facing down, and the other hand faces up. So it's easy. Whichever palm is going down, that's the way that that's the leg that you're going to shift your weight to, and then the other side, the heel lifts. But you're still on your toes, yeah? Okay, I'll show you from this angle. So feet together. This is an inhale. And you exhale to the middle. Inhale, exhale to the middle. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, it's as if you're pushing something down and pushing something up. And exhale. As you inhale and push, make sure that your shoulders don't crunch, especially here, yeah? That's how you'll get a nice stretch in the shoulders and the neck. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. And you might feel a nice stretch in the neck as you push. Let's do twice more. Either side. One more. Okay. So now for some simple neck stretches. So feet together. We'll look to the left, like so. Just take a breath here. And then to the right. And again. Changing. One more time. And then we'll stretch backward and forward. When we stretch back, make sure your mouth is closed, because otherwise if the jaw is open, it's kind of too much pressure on the neck. So one breath here. And then a breath here. And again. Last time. Okay. Neck stretches are really simple, but we probably don't do them enough considering how much computer time we have in our lives and how much tension gathers there. So the next exercise is slightly different, shall we say. You come to one leg, shift the weight to one leg, your right leg, and then your left heel lifts, similar to a couple of exercises ago. Yeah? But we stay in this posture, yeah? Like so, we just stay here. Yeah? And the side that is unweighted, that hand comes up to the side of your ear, fingers pointing up. You look away, this hand, the other hand, connects with the palm, and then you rub palms. Okay, swapping sides. So shift the weight, lift the heel, lift the hand to the side, look away, connect the palms, and then rub the palms. until the palms are warm. And let's do it again one more time. And changing sides. This one gets the blood pumping really well, as unusual as it is. One more time. Swap. Last time. Okay. My palms started to get sweaty there. I don't know about you. So, now we can be feet together again, or then just slightly wider to help with balance. And what we do is we come to the toes, hands come up, palms face forward. You probably won't see it as the camera cuts it off. And then we drop down and squat a little. Yeah. Palms up. This is an inhale and then exhale. Yeah. Inhale. And as we exhale, we make the sound ha. 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 Ha, ha, to the toes and heels, toes, heels, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. There's a slight variation to that. As you pass the chest, you twist your hands so that the palms are actually facing you, so it becomes like a drilling uppercut before it goes back to palms facing forward above your head. And from here, you come back to that where the palms face you, and then they turn back so they face the back again. Yeah, so instead of just the palms not turning at all, like so, they turn like this. Fully one way, then the other way. Fully one way, then the other way. You want to try that? Let's. So. Ha. 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 Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Yeah, so it's, you get this going, which makes it just that little bit extra dynamic.